Mount Athos rises some 6,500 feet straight out of the sea. It is a mountain at the end of the third finger of Halkidiki, a peninsula dedicated to holiness. Here, for over 1,000 years, monks have lived in the Orthodox manner of asceticism. From the firstly founded Megistislavras to any of the other 20 holy monasteries established in the time before Byzantium fell, this monastic republic is something of an enigma to the modern culture that surrounds it. For me, the Byzantine past echoed throughout my years at an Orthodox elementary school, a child of a group who converted to the Orthodox faith en masse, a group of hippies who became Christian and found their way to its Orthodox manifestation. I was taught that at the time just before the Renaissance was leading to godlessness in the West, Byzantium was striving in its culture to reach the transcendent, through prayer, hesychasm, iconography, chant, all harboring monastic wisdom that led its seekers to the truth. Having the opportunity to study in Greece for a semester, I cannot relate exactly why I wanted to come, why I chose here over anywhere else. There certainly are many reasons, and perhaps most will remain hidden. But I can say that I desired to visit the holy mountain, Athos itself, and that I did, living for a week on the peninsula, adjusting as best I could to long hours of church and a lack of sleep. I conversed with monks who were American and British, and tried my best to improve my Greek with the rest. I found that this place harbored purpose, that everyone must come here for a reason, whether they be a pilgrim or a secular hiker. And so they asked me, "What are you here for? What is your interest in this sacred place, and what are you doing with your life?" Feeling obligated to give a sufficient answer, I would respond truthfully and, in addition to mentioning I was Orthodox, say, "I study anthropology, and I want to see how the monks live. I want to know what they say they are doing, and observe what they actually do. I want to ask pertinent questions and see how this very specialized and unique community gets by in the world." And they gave me marvelous and varied responses. Some clearly didn't know what anthropology was, or how it approaches the world. Others, brilliantly educated monastics, would turn anything I said on its head, loquaciously reducing my methods to worldly nonsense. Even among the mere 3 monasteries I visited, I found a variety of attitudes and ways of looking at the outside world. Even the strictness of asceticism varied from one monastery to the next. In some instances, the monks eat in separate quarters from the visitors, and the non-Orthodox are not allowed in services. However, in other establishments, English-speaking guest masters kindly welcome foreign visitors. A fellow American pilgrim mentioned his fear to me that some monastics want to turn Athos into a tourist resort. Monks I spoke to offered me their unique views on the outside world. Some opinions were rife with conspiracy theory, while others offered a more finessed, intellectual critique on life in the outside world. Never before had I been so challenged to examine my way of life, what I took for granted as normal. Mount Athos is truly a unique place, if nothing else, distinct from the rest of my experiences in Greece. It is a world unto itself, on its own calendar, with its own methods, a place that offered me a unique vision into a different way of life.